As you pass a shadowy cleft in the mountainside, you hear the sounds of a cow coming from it. Wondering how a cow got up here, but mindful of this land's dangers, you cautiously sneak closer and peek around the corner. What you see is not a cow, but two large human-shaped creatures with pronounced bovine features, tails, horns, muzzles, and hooves instead of feet. They're still biped, however, and their genders are obvious due to their stark nudity. One has massive udder-like breasts and wide hips. The other, a gigantic horse-like dong with a heavy set of balls, more appropriate to a breeding stud than a person. You stumbled upon a cowgirl and a minotaur. A part of your mind registers bits of clothing tossed aside and the heady scent of impending sex in the air, but your attention is riveted on the actions of the pair. The cowgirl turns and places her hands on a low ledge, causing her to bend over, her ample ass facing the minotaur. The minotaur closes the distance between them in a single step. She bellows, almost moaning as the minotaur grabs her cushiony ass cheeks with both massive hands. Her tail raises to expose a glistening wet snatch, its lips already parted with desire. She moos again as his rapidly hardening bullcock brushes her crotch. You can't tear your eyes away as he positions himself, his flaring mushroom-like cockhead eliciting another moan as it pushes against her nether lips. With a hearty thrust, the minotaur plunges into the cowgirl's eager fuckhole, bearing himself past two of his oversized cock's 3 ridge rings. She screams in half pain, half ecstasy, and pushes back, hungry for his full length. After pulling back only slightly, he pushes deeper, driving every inch of his gigantic dick into his willing partner, who writhes in pleasure, impaled exactly as she wanted. The pair quickly settles into a rhythm, punctuated with numerous grunts, groans, and moans of sexual excess. To you it's almost a violent assault, sure to leave both of them bruised and sore, but the cowgirl's lolling tongue and expression of overwhelming desire tells you otherwise. She is enjoying every thrust as well as the strokes, gropes, and seemingly painful squeezes the minotaur's powerful hands deliver to her jiggling ass and ponderous tits. He's little better, his eyes glazed over with lust as he continues banging the fuckhole he found, all but mauling its owner. They go at it for nearly an hour, oblivious to you watching them before their intensity heightens as they near orgasm. The results are almost explosive, both of them crying out as they begin twitching uncontrollably. Clinging desperately to the cowgirl's ass, the minotaur pumps so much cum into her depths that it begins spurting out. This accidental lubrication releases his grip, and the pair collapse to the ground. Yet the minotaur isn't finished, his man-milk spraying into the air almost like his still erect dick is a hose, and splattering down onto the both of them. As you look at the two cum-covered creatures laying in their exhausted, sex-induced stupors, the minotaur's thick horsecock now slowly deflating, you realise that you've been touching yourself. You make yourself stop in disgust. Only now do you realise other faces peeking over ledges and ridges. You count at least 2 goblins and 1 imp who quickly pull back. From the sounds, they are busy getting themselves off. Apparently this isn't an uncommon show, and the locals enjoy it immensely.